or whatever. And so, you got to give them mad respect because, the kids and even us over there, us adults are very big on our pets and do not want to see them get toasted either. So I've heard and seen a fire of people running into major fires to go rescue Little Miss Fluffy and Mr. Bark.
You know what? Like I said, they're doing much better than I am because, sorry, but I'm not going to get your cat out of the tree. He'll come down when he's ready. You know what I mean? Sorry, but I'm not going to the burning house to get your dog. The heat will draw him out. That's why I don't have these jobs.
That's why you don't have his job, right?
Yeah, that's exactly why I do not have his job, because I will only last up until that part, and then I will lose my job.
You'd be like, I'm out.
Yeah, I'm sorry, but I'm not sorry. I can't see risking my life for this right here. So, you just kick me to the curb, put me out in the street.
Yeah, so you'd be like, look, dog, cat, hamster, rabbit, y'all on your own. I hope that you're not caged because I'm not going to be there to get you.
Yeah, because you're going to be Charbroil messing with me, Jack. I don't have that. Some people, they don't mind because that's what they do. It just couldn't be me. Because I would lose my job.
Lose it instantaneously.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I hear you loud and clear.
Yeah. Oh, here's another weird article in Georgia. And as soon as it pulls up, I read what, man, the people are going crazy. I guess something doesn't register in the brain, because this mom pled guilty to letting elderly man rape girls for cash. Okay?
Wait a minute.
Because a mom,
for cash?
Listen, for cash. A mom in Georgia pleaded guilty to allowing several men, including one 78-year-old, rape her little girls for cash. Morgan Summerlin, 25, confessed to bringing her daughters, ages 5 and 6, to men's houses to be molested and raped in exchange for money. Now, I'm not reading the rest of it. I'm just going to stop right there. Her and every man that touched those little girls, like I said, those the men just need to be castrated, straight up. We're going to go third world country rules on them, and she needs to be tortured until she can't breathe. And I say that, and that's my own personal opinion. I don't condone that kind of stuff, and nor do I feel sorry for them to be punished.
That's just
my
wrong.
own opinion.
And I hear you on this one. That's just wrong for you to put your person out there, your daughter, and let them be abused like that by a whole society of people. There's no justification for that in any way, anyhow. That's just plain wrong.
Yeah, they need to seriously pay for that. And then the female who killed her pimp, I don't know how many years ago it was now, Centoya Brown, I know they're getting ready to hear a case. She has a clemency hearing coming up. So hopefully she will regain her freedom, that would be nice. And I hope that she does get the opportunity to get out of prison. She's been in prison ever since. But, it's like, damn. If she was forced to do it and she killed him to get away, then I salute her, because instead of being his slave or sex slave or whatever,
what do you want to call it?
Otherwise. Unlike
get out of that.
Unlike the guy that said out loud that slavery was a choice.
Right. Said it out loud.
I mean,
don't even talk.
Yeah. Got to be the dumbest.
What was he smoking at the time? As a friend of mine likes to say whenever I say something out of character, but what was he smoking at the time that he thought that slavery was a choice?
Had to be smoking something, because you know what? You have to be real, either, and it's not mental illness. You just dumb as shit. You know what I mean? Like, slavery was a choice. All right, tell that to your elders and your ancestors who were beaten and tortured and, you know, raped and murdered and hung and
forced
all
onto a boat that they didn't want to go on.
Right. Put them on a plantation, told them to pick some shit that they didn't even want.
So put in the bottom of the boat that they didn't want to be on.
Right. And some boats, like in the National Museum and the African American Museum, they list the number of slaves that were put on the boat and the number of slaves that lived. And there's one boat, and I don't remember the name of the ship, but there were over 300 slaves that were to be transported to this new world, and only one survived. So,
wow,
you know, that was a choice. Are you serious? No, man, hell no, that wasn't a choice. And whoever told you it was, and you want to say it's free thought, okay, yeah, say that. In an alternate universe, it is. But in the real world, what you said just ostracized you. You just ostracized yourself from everyone that makes sense.
Totally ostracized yourself. Made no sense whatsoever.
They were like, well, when his mom died, he went crazy. I don't want to hear that either. Because there are a whole lot of people who lost their mothers. And out of all the folks that lost their mothers, you know, you're the only one that goes crazy? Nah.
That you go nuts like that you make statements that make absolutely no sense whatsoever.
Wow.
But you want to try to justify it. It makes no sense whatsoever, but you're going to sit there and try to say that it does make sense, even though it is totally senseless.
We got the other idiot back in the news.
Which idiot is this?
This would be the killer that's free, never served a day in jail, and I'm surprised he's still alive. Nobody's killed him yet. Down in Sanford, Florida, authorities say George Zimmerman threatened a private investigator working for a documentary filmmaker. He's issued a summons for May 30th arraignment on a charge of misdemeanor stalking. Michael Gasparo is making a documentary on Trayvon Martin. The series is being produced by Jay-Z, and the court records show the private investigator received 55 phone calls, 67 text messages, 36 voicemails, and 27 emails from Zimmerman in December.
Wow. And the series was being produced by who?
Who is he being stalked by?
No, I said, who was the series being produced by? You said a name, and I didn't catch the name.
Oh, the series is being produced by Jay-Z.
Okay, cool.
Now, they said Zimmerman identifies himself as Hispanic, but I'm quite sure our Brown brothers are saying, nah, Doc, you are not a part of us. We do not want you. We never wanted you. Don't ever claim to be a part of who we are.
Do not claim us at all.
No, hell no. You got your own. Just check others, man.
Check others?
Check others. Check oh, hell no.
Check that here.
Right. What is going to happen when he goes into prison? You know what I mean? Like, dude, you really going to go into prison and think you're going to be safe? All right, then. I'm surprised.
Nah,
like I said, you know, just like somebody caught Jeffrey Dahmer out there, man, they're going to catch you out there the same way.
Yeah, they're going to get him because as soon as he gets into the system, somebody's going to remember something he said, did, or something that he does not want them to remember. And that's when they're going to sit there and go like, hey, wait a minute. This is our chance to get back.
Or they may just be there to make a name for themselves and be like, you know what, I'm going to be famous because I'm going to be the guy that took him out. The same way the guy mopping the floor killed Jeffrey Dahmer was like, yo, I know who he is. I know what he did. But now y'all are always going to remember me because I took him out.
Yeah, because who was it was a famous person that took out one of our civil rights leaders, and I don't even think he made it to the courthouse before they got him. Wasn't Lee Harvey, because did they get Lee Harvey before the trial or after?
I don't remember. But
I don't remember.
That's a good question.
Can't remember when they got Lee Harvey Oswald, whether he even made it to trial or not.
Wow.
Yeah, I'm telling you. Hey, you know one thing we've got going on here, and I'm actually walking to an internet corner because my internet is acting up, and see if I can find out what's going on with Mr. Mike. But I thought I might have you put on music in a second. But in the meantime, one of the things that we've got going on that's really big is on the 16th. So that is not this Wednesday, but next Wednesday, major teacher walkout. Yes, North Carolina is going to do like Arizona and a couple of these other states, and it's going to be like, wait a minute, y'all ain't paying us enough. And it's going to be, I know Jeremy has agreed, Scarborough Chapel Hill has agreed, I believe Guilford has agreed. They're waiting, and I think they're going to get a positive vote of confidence today from Wake County, and they're pretty sure they're going to get it from Charlotte. So it sounds like most of the major cities and probably a lot of the smaller ones too. So it's going to be like, so many teachers are going on strike. Because this is like almost like a work stoppage type deal that the Durham County schools, and I think the Scarborough County schools, have already declared it that there will be no school that day. Because they're like, we can't even find enough substitute teachers. Too many of y'all are walking out. So that day, no school.
Okay.
But, you know, wow. I think that a lot of those have already worked because I think Arizona's in its second week. But I understand that some of the other states that were doing similar actions to get higher pay have actually got that higher pay. Because I can't remember all the states that have been involved, but definitely some of those that were involved are starting to have some success.
Oh, okay.
So we're going to see what kind of results we get from North Carolina, because it's going to be real interesting to see if North Carolina comes into play and comes into play in a positive sense. Because, you know, I know you know, because you probably had, I know I have had relatives that have worked in the school system, and we know that teachers do not get paid nearly enough for what they do. I mean, not just putting up with a lot of the youngsters and what they do, but just also just not getting paid enough. That's just a field that they need. I mean, I'm sure there are other fields too that are way underpaid, journalists, but definitely teachers are some of our most underpaid people. So hopefully this action is going to work really well. I was actually talking to Brian Prophet and some of the other organizers, so they've already agreed that as soon as this action takes place, so maybe sometime late May, early June before your trip, and definitely after the trip, they will be glad to be on the show because they say they got some things to talk about.
I hear that.
And we like when people got things to talk about. So if you can do me a favor, because I just got to the Wi-Fi spot, if you can put on a music track of about 5 minutes, I'm going to try to text Mr. Mike Anderson, see what's going on with him, and also maybe text the guy from India who does that New York Times thing, and see if either one of them are available to give us a call for the last hour. So if you'll do that for about maybe 3 or 4 minutes, if you got some of our fine rappers, it'll take me about that long to jump on and see what's up.
Well, I'm going to just let this instrumental ride on out. So, ladies and gentlemen, it's the voice of the people, Dean Geronimo and Mark Lee. We'll be back right after this.
For you, honey, you reach for me. For you, honey.